Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. It's Daryl here. It is 7 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. I had not planned on making a video right now, but I've got to talk about this. I'm just going to try to combine my video that I was going to make with what I'm feeling right now. Something just happened to me and I'm trying to figure it out. I want to talk about it right now before I lose what I'm feeling at this moment. I am at a supermarket here in Connecticut. I had to take care of some business early this morning, some Easter business, and I'm out and about. And so I park my car here in the parking lot on the way in. I see the store's open. It opens at 6. I park the car. I see a lady about my age, probably a little older, probably a little about 10, maybe 10 years older than me, maybe about 60. And I see her walking. She parked far out, and she must have been an employee coming in for work. You know, they park all the way far out, and then they, so they don't take up the customers' parking spaces. And I get out of the car, and as soon as I step out, she immediately is friendly and starts talking to me. She says, "Oh, good morning, happy Easter to tomorrow," and and I'm in a good mood today. I'm usually not all that talkative. I usually go about my business, but I'm in a good mood today. So I engaged. We both started walking, kept walking towards the store, talking. And we started talking about the weather because it's very cold here today. And somebody had just asked me about my tan, where I had just gone previously, and my dark skin. And I mentioned it as we're talking. I said I already caught a bit of a tan. That warm weather we just had a week ago was a tease. I said I kind of caught a bit of a tan already in March on my back deck. And she says, "Of course, you're a paisan. You're Italian." And I kind of stopped her right there. I said, "No, I wouldn't mind being Italian." I said, I said something like that, but I said, "No," I said, "I'm Native American and Parsha, and I got some Canadian French in me too." And I swear to God, I have never encountered this before. Her demeanor changed immediately. Her demeanor changed immediately. She stopped talking to me. She didn't say another word. And as we walked in, I didn't know what I said. And I said, "Geez, I really wouldn't mind being Italian." And she kind of just laughed along with me. And it was bizarre. The rest of the 50 feet to the door went without any talking at all. So I go in and I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure out what the possibilities are. Is it something racial? Obviously it was, but then I'm trying to figure out, does she assume that I'm one kind of voter? I tried to give her, in my mind, I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, well, maybe she's Italian herself and she's very fond of Italian men. That she's not discriminatory against other races, but she just likes Italian men. Now I'm giving her like an excuse there, because that's not what it seemed like. Because as soon as I said that, man, I didn't even finish the story. Let me continue here now. So I'm inside getting my milk and my yogurt in the back of the store. And she's now inside, and she's coming out from the employee area in the back, going to her workstation. And I was like, "Hey, I forgot what I said." I said, I said I should have gotten a cart because I was juggling all my items in my arms. And she just flat out ignored me, just looked at me and turned away and just kept walking. This woman, it was like night and day. I have never encountered this in my life. I'm still processing this. I don't know. Maybe she had a bad experience with Native American people. I even thought about it. I was like, does she think I'm lying? Does she think I really am Italian? Or, I'm going over every possible excuse. I'm almost making up excuses for her, other than the fact that she might be racist. It blows my mind, especially when I crossed her path in the back of the store there. I was like, well, maybe she ran out of things to say when we were walking in the front door. But her demeanor, just not another word. She went from, happy Easter to a total stranger, to me, a total stranger, as soon as I stepped out of my car, to not a word. I'm still trying to process this. Of course, it went through my head. trying to figure out a reason for this. I'm like, well, what kind of voter is she? You know, her age, she's Caucasian. She probably might be a Trump supporter. You know, and then I started thinking about Trump and Elizabeth Warren. You know, I'm like, what was the reasoning, the purpose? I know I shouldn't even think about it so much, but I have never encountered something that obvious, that, you know, just like a punch in the face, kind of night and day. All right, the video I'm planning on making today, I can see I've got I got 5 minutes now already into this video. The next video I wanted to talk about, I want to talk a little bit about Republican claims that the immigration, the situation with the children crossing the southern border, that the Democrats are just trying to pump up their base to make it a one-party system. And I find so much wrong with that assumption, that these children are just somehow going to grow up and be, you know, they're you know, just because they came into the United States with under President Biden, that he's assuming that in 5 years, 10 years, whenever these kids actually turn 18, that they're all going to vote Democrat. And I strongly disagree, because in the same breath, he's saying how these kids are being treated so badly, so inhumanely. So I'm thinking about that. Well, here these kids are being treated inhumanely and terribly, but yet they're going to grow up and vote for the people that treated them inhumanely? Doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, and there's more to it. That'll be my next video. You guys have a great Saturday.